Well, email controversy in the state's highest office. We've confirmed now that Governor Tony Evers was using a state-issued email address with the name of former Milwaukee Braves pitcher Warren Spahn.
But why, and was it necessary? TMJ4 Sean Gallagher on the governor's response and what others are saying about the Warren Spahn email account.
Friday marked 20 years since Warren Spahn's death, but he was brought back into the headlines after news that Governor Tony Evers used his name for his state email account, something not explicitly known by the public until now. In the time that Governor Tony Evers has been in office, he's likely sent tens of thousands of emails. And at some point, the person on the other end would see this email address, warren.spahn@wisconsin.gov. Spahn, a familiar name to Milwaukee baseball fans, the 17-time All-Star Hall of Fame pitcher and 1957 World Series champion in Milwaukee. Not Tony Evers, the 46th governor in the state.
The Warren Spahn thing is funny.
And I think he's a true fan of Warren Spahn.
Bill Lueders, an advocate for the freedom of information, and Mordecai Lee, a political science professor at UWM and former state senator, both say the use of this email address isn't immoral in nature, but it certainly doesn't give off a sense of trustworthiness citizens should expect from their elected officials.
I think that every time you do something that has an element of secrecy, you run the risk of losing public trust. The public's going to think you're using it for all kinds of bad things, even if you're using it for perfectly appropriate ones.
But Evers' team maintains this is common practice, and something former Governor Scott Walker did as well, though we could not independently confirm this. And the governor's team tells us the existence of an email alias was made known to media outlets and public records requests, saying the governor's non-public official direct email address was redacted, and that revealing those internal email addresses would significantly hinder the governor's ability to communicate and work efficiently.
It would certainly be understandable that if there's a sudden crisis, and let's say phone lines go down, he needs to communicate with the National Guard, that he has a back channel that would not necessarily be as affected as other modes of communication.
That boilerplate legal response continues, saying only the address is redacted, not the remaining email content, an important caveat to Lee.
The key is to keep it legal, to keep it in the family, that this is a public record.
And it's an email that we found is no longer active. The responses the governor's office provided also referenced the First Lady and Lieutenant Governor having email aliases too. I reached out to Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson's office to see if the use of alias emails is common practice here as well. His spokesperson tells me he is unaware of any aliases for city email accounts. Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.
All right, Sean, thanks. So who was Warren Spahn and what was his connection with Wisconsin sports? The legendary pitcher threw for 21 seasons. Mostly for the Boston and Milwaukee Braves. He won the 1957 National League Cy Young Award and the league's Best Picture when the Braves also won the World Series. The 17-time All-Star ranks 6th all-time amongst pitchers in career wins. He was an amazing All-Star player with 363 wins. He also was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. That was 50 years ago in 1973.